It is no secret that car prices have gotten completely out of hand, and things get worse when you take into account the price gouging dealers are doing these days. Worse still, car makers around the globe seem set on eliminating inexpensive models from their lineup, while sticking to premiums on more desirable models, making it seemingly impossible to find a new car that you could reasonably afford. Believe it or not, there's still a few highly rated brand new cars for sale that won't break the bank. In fact, today we've got 10 of them. These are 10 cheap cars recommended by Consumer Reports that you can buy for well under 30 grand, and it's backed up by actual transaction data. Please like, subscribe, and let's go. This plucky little Impreza is a whole lot more than its humble exterior suggests. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive comes standard, making it a go-to option for anyone dealing with unpredictable road conditions. Or, let's be honest, anyone just looking for a little adventure. Under the hood, you got a 2-liter boxer engine, which isn't exactly a heavy hitter with only 152 horsepower, but its efficiency and reliability make up for it. 0 to 60? It's not gonna break any records, but around 9 seconds will get you there. Now the Impreza has this intangible quality. Sun, mud, or snow, it is always ready. And let's not forget how it drives. Responsive steering, excellent visibility, and a ride quality that's as composed as a yoga instructor. So if you're someone that values utility and a sprinkle of off-road capability without breaking the bank, the Impreza should be at the top of your list. And get this, the Impreza manual is the cheapest car on today's list with an impressive starting MSRP, see what I just did there, of just $19,795, and an average transaction price, meaning the number that these cars actually sell for, of just $21,836. And like always, if you want to check out any of these ideal deals, click on the links down below via Auto Tempest. The new Volkswagen Jetta is a car that effortlessly mingles German engineering with American sensibilities. Its 1.4-liter turbocharged engine churns out 147 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of fun torque, which means it's not just a pretty face, it's got decent performance too. It might not hit 0 to 60 as quick as a sports car, but it's lively enough to make your daily commute far from mundane. Looking at the competition, yeah, we're looking at you Honda and the Subaru Impreza. They're both worthy competitors, but here's the thing. The Jetta brings a certain Euro flair that its rivals just can't quite match. Inside, we're talking clean lines, an ergonomic layout, and a touch of luxury that punches above its weight class. Behind the wheel, it's responsive, it's fun, and it's got a certain confidence on the road that makes you think, yeah, I made a smart choice here. What's more, the Jetta offers an assortment of tech goodies, from its customizable digital cockpit to the VW CarNet, keeping you connected without turning into a rolling distraction. So if you're on the hunt for something that's stylish, performs well, and offers a bit of that German engineered sophistication, the Jetta definitely deserves your undivided attention. And with a base MSRP of $20,655 and an average transaction price of $21,121, the Jetta is a lot of car for the money. The new Kia Soul is a quirky little box on wheels that's the automotive equivalent of a Swiss Army knife with a sense of humor. Its 2-liter engine isn't exactly a powerhouse at 147 horses, but it gets you from 0 to 60 in a respectable 8 seconds. Competing with the likes of the Honda HR-V and Subaru Crosstrek, the Soul has a leg up in terms of sheer character. From its eye-catching boxy design to the boomerang taillights, the interior is both practical and stylish, just like your boy, and it offers surprising space and headroom that seems to defy physics. Driving it feels responsive and fun, and the tech goodies include a 10.25-inch touchscreen and compatibility with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Plus, it's got that industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, so if anything goes wrong, well, you're covered. So if you're after a car that's both dependable and has a dash of panache, well, the Soul might just be your spirit animal on wheels. MSRP on these start at $19,890 with the average transaction price of $22,114. These new Mazdas are awesome, and the Mazda 3 is no exception. It brings some serious game to the table with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that kicks out 186 horsepower and 186 foot-pounds of torque. That means that you can dart from 0 to 60 in a little over 7 seconds. The Mazda 3 comes off like a masterpiece from an art gallery. We're talking about luxurious cabin, high-quality materials, and a design ethos that feels like Mazda's engineers and designers took a spirit quest to achieve automotive nirvana at bargain basement pricing. It's agile, responsive, and every turn feels more like a ballet than a chore. Plus, all the modern tech features and sweet heads-up display make sure that you're plugged in but not tuned out. Bottom line, if you're seeking a daily driver that combines performance, luxury, and style in a way that feels both tensional and passionate, the new Mazda 3 is worth a serious look. It might be the most fun and spirited car on today's list. With a starting price of $22,550 and an average sale price of $24,448, this thing is the Zoom Zoom. The Corolla, right? It's like the dependable friend who always shows up on time and never forgets your birthday. Sure, they can be a little bit dull at times, but you absolutely love them. Between the fenders, you've got a 1.8-liter engine with 139 horses, which won't set the world on fire, but hey, it's ultra reliable. In the 0 to 60 department, it's no speed demon, but keeps pace with the Impreza. While it might not have the Euro charm of the Jetta or the artistic flair of the Mazda 3, it brings rock-solid reliability and a no-nonsense experience. Toyota's Safety Sense 2.0 comes standard, so it's like having a guardian angel riding shotgun. Look, in short, if you want a car that's the epitome of no fuss, no muss, and just plain works, the Corolla's your jam. It comes as a hatch, so bonus points for that. They start at $23,155 and leave the dealership for an average of $24,618. A little bit more than some of the competition, but it's a Toyota. It's basically guaranteed to hold its value. Oh, and if you like the idea of a Prius, you just can't see yourself driving one? Well, take a look at the Corolla Hybrid. It's a Consumer Reports top-ranked small sedan and sells for an average of just $24,549. Hyundai is that underdog that's just punching way above its weight, and their best-selling sedan, the Elantra, packs a 2-liter engine with 147 horsepower, which means you're not exactly gonna launch like a SpaceX rocket, but you'll do 60 in about 8 seconds. Where this car really shines is the features department. We're talking a comfy, tech-savvy interior that feels like it should be in a higher price bracket. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a snazzy 8-inch touchscreen come standard. And let's be real, next to its rivals like the Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla, the Elantra feels like it's throwing in a few extra party favors. On the road, the Elantra offers a stable, smooth ride with handling that's nimble enough to make city driving a breeze. Plus, Hyundai's throwing in the SmartSense safety package, adding goodies like lane keeping assist and forward collision warning. So, bottom line, if you want a car that offers bang for your buck value, wrapped in a package that feels a cut above its class, well, the new Hyundai Elantra is very hard to beat. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the average transaction price on the car, but you should expect to pay right around the starting MSRP of $20,950. Okay, maybe you need something with just a little bit more space. The new Chevy Trailblazer is the little SUV that's trying to show the world it can hang with the big boys. Under the hood, you've got your choice of a 1.2-liter or 1.3-liter turbo engine, offering up to 155 horses. Not exactly powerful. Think more weekend warrior than off-road champion. And in terms of speed, you're looking at a 0 to 60 time north of 9 seconds. So no, it's not going to exactly wow ya, but it will pay dividends at the gas pump. Now, you might be eyeing competitors like the Kia Seltos or Subaru Crosstrek, but here's what the Trailblazer tries to shine: versatility, tech. You get an adjustable cargo floor, tons of storage cubbies, a slew of tech features as standard, and the drive? Didn't think you'd ask. It's confident and comfortable, making city navigation and highway cruising equally doable. Plus, Chevy's got your back with a suite of safety features like lane keeping assist and automatic emergency braking. So if you're looking for a small SUV that blends practicality with a sprinkle of American swagger, the new Chevrolet Trailblazer is worth a look. It starts at $22,100 with an average transaction price of $23,655. The Trailblazer might not be my first choice on this list, but it very well could be the perfect fit for you. The Nissan Kicks, well, it kind of kicks ass. It's a car that so badly doesn't want to be overlooked. With a 1.6 liter engine cranking out 122 horsepower paired with a CVT transmission, it's not my favorite drivetrain for today's video, but it brings solid fuel efficiency to the table. The Kicks offers spunk with its colorful design options, and inside, you get all the modern basics and more room than you'd expect for a subcompact. I've got to be honest with you, this car isn't one that I'd personally recommend, but Consumer Reports ranked it pretty favorably, so that's got to count for something. Get your Kicks for the average transaction price of $23,562, if you're into that sort of thing. The Honda Civic is like the valedictorian of sports cars. Sporting a 2-liter engine with 158 horses in the base model, it's not breaking any speed records in stock form, but it nails 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. It's often pitted against the Toyota Corolla and the Mazda 3, but where the Civic really shines is with its all-round capabilities, expertly blended with handling dynamics that don't put you to sleep. The cabin's roomy and tech-savvy, and driving a Civic is like shaking hands with an old friend. It's just reliable, comfortable, and handles like a champ. Simply put, if you're looking for a dependable daily driver that does almost everything right, the Civic is the gold standard. The Civic starts at $23,750 with an average sale price of $23,350. There are certainly worse ways to spend 25 grand. Yes, the Ford Maverick. Think of it as the new kid on the block who's already stealing the limelight. With a base 2.5 liter hybrid engine that produces 191 horsepower, this compact pickup is the talk of the town for its fuel efficiency. 0 to 60, don't blink, because it does it in just over 8 seconds. That's pretty good for a compact pickup, folks. I mean, it's competing with the likes of the Hyundai Santa Cruz, but the Maverick is already carving out its own niche as a budget-friendly, eco-conscious pickup option. Inside, it's just as versatile as its outsides, offering a comfy, functional space that includes all the features you need and nothing else that you don't. So, how does it drive? Well, it feels refreshingly agile for a pickup, making it equally at home on city streets or dirt roads. In short, if you're hunting for a small truck that's big on value and versatility, the Maverick is a game changer. It starts at $22,595, and the average transaction price comes in at just $24,663. And it's hard to go wrong with a brand new pickup for that kind of money if you ask me. So, what do you think? Now keep in mind that these aren't necessarily the most ideal picks for cars in their class, but they are the ones that rank high enough to make a Consumer Reports recommendation list that can be bought for or at near their MSRP. If purchase price is the main thing driving a new car purchase for you, then you can't really go wrong with any of these. Me, personally, I'm gonna go with the Mazda 3. I think the interior punches way above its weight, and it's a fun to drive sporty car. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on that notification bell, and check out this Ideal vid up here, or whatever YouTube recommends you watch next. I'm Brad, this is Ideal, and promise me one thing, keep living the ideal lifestyle.